Hey there, Russ here. Welcome back to the shop. Okay, let's do a real quick tip. An OTB moment I had this morning, and I don't know why I didn't think of it sooner. And I checked, and I haven't seen anybody else do it this way. But we're going to mount a power strip onto a surface in this type into this board. Quick and easy in less than a minute, really. They're easy to do. Sometimes you have to modify this a little bit. If you remember, mounting these things, there's dozens and dozens of ways to do it. Most of them try to use the eye outlets, the keyhole on the back. I hate those things. So one of the things that I did is I showed a couple years ago a video where I drill holes all the way through from the backside. I'll leave a link to that video if you want to watch it. But I've thought of a better way, and it's just a different way, I should say. It's the quickest way I can do this job of mounting this anywhere I want in just a couple of minutes. All you have to do is you take your surface on the back and you put painter's tape on it. Now this one, the contact points was these two little nubs right up here and this surface back here. When you set it down, that was with the contact surface. And I wanted more contact surface than this and those little spots. So I put a piece in here to give this level to everything. So now, and I just CA glued that in place behind on the back of the strip. Now when I put my tape on here, I get this flat surface and lots of it. So now I can just take this piece, do that. Then you take your CA glue, like so. I'll put that on in a second. Take your spray the other surface, and now let's just mount this and just hold it there for a few seconds. And instantly it's mounted, and that ain't going nowhere. So you can mount this thing to any good surface that painter's tape will hold on. Word of caution, if you do it to drywall, remember that's got that thin layer of paper. So sometimes you may have that tape peel that paper off. I doubt if painter's tape normally would, but if you put this down there and it's down there for 10 years, that tape may be a little harder to get off. But that's another thing. You can do this on any good surface, like hard surface or plastic, without any problem, and just instantly have it hooked up. I don't know why it took me this long to do that, to think about that, but I did. And if you ever want to take it off, you get in here and pry that off, and that tape will pull off just like you do on other things. When you put two things together, two pieces of wood to make them the same, and then you cut them to shape and then pull them apart this way, there's no reason you can't do that with one of these. That's more than enough holding power to hold that thing on there, even if you're pulling the plug off without holding the receptacle. So, quick tip, it's not a cure-all. You can't use this in 100% of the places you want to use it. It's just one more little trick that you can do is a good way to mount it. And if you want, you can do it in such a way that you wouldn't see the tape or anything. So if you want to spend the time to mount it nice and neat, you can do that. But if you just want to throw one up real quick, like in the shop, it'll only take you a couple minutes and you're done. So I hope this tip helps. If you have any suggestions or ideas of how you do it, I'd love to hear it, because I'm always looking for new ideas, because like I said, this isn't the only way to mount it. In fact, I showed you another unique way that nobody else has done too. So this is two now I've done just for the power strip. So share your comments with me so that I can think about them and see if they can help everybody another method. So just leave it in the comments. We all read them all. So if you learned something here, you like this video, hit that like button. That lets me know I'm doing something the right way. Most importantly, though, please come back again, because I'm nowhere near done. You can go get your coffee done. Now, we're done. Thanks. And we'll see you guys.